Hey guys, welcome back to BDR Garage. This video is going to be electric. This is my MX500 by Razor. 500 watt motor, 36 volt. This is a very old one. Still has the original computer and throttle. The batteries are about, they're 12 volt, 12 amp hour, and they're about a year and a half old, I think. The old gray motor, 500 watt. Tires are still pretty good. This thing runs great. I've had it a long time, 5 years probably. And it's an '08 series. It doesn't even have the manufacturing date. I think it's 2010 or '09 would be my guess. Does about 16 miles an hour with my 185 pound butt on there. So I wanted to put a 24 volt 500 watt motor in, which would give it roughly 5 or 6 more miles an hour. But first, before any of that, I got a new computer because I want to put my computer and my motor on the shelf and keep them as backup. So I ordered this, just a 36 volt regular MX500. My red anodized, but I got the digital readout with the keys. I do like the key feature. That is very nice for when you park your stuff. Nobody, especially kids, try to just jump on it and go. So it's gonna be nice. Supposedly this is supposed to make it faster. How fast? I don't know. 1 to 5 miles an hour is my guess. Always depends on models and everything. So yeah, so I got a 6-pin, no 5-pin throttle. That's what this is. Sweet. Yeah, got that off eBay from Fast Scooters. The guy's great to deal with. I actually have it on my chopper. This is an older one I had bought. It's actually for, I think it was for my E300 scooter, but it worked on the chopper. The only way with this one, it was so weird, I had to hook it up, but I had to keep the switch. So I have dual switches, which is also nice. That thing does 23. 250 watt motor, 24 volt, 250 watt, 12 volt, 15 amp hour batteries, and thing is sweet, fun to ride. But anyway, so yeah, next time you see this, I'll have the computer in and we'll see what the difference in speed is. Well, first we'll do a speed test and then I will put the other computer in. I don't want that part to be too long. Oh, well, there was a slight hill, so 17. But, there you go. A couple minutes. 9 average, 17, high speed. There we go. Next time you see this baby, you're gonna have the better computer in and see what she does. That guy, I did the test run, was I think 17 miles per hour. 16, 17 with me on it. I'm probably 185, between 185 and 190. Getting a little heavy in my old age. But so what I have, and I know I mentioned this because I'm gonna do a motor change to a 24 volt. This is a 36 volt 500 watt setup, bone stock. You can get the yellow one, which is 650 watts. Same everything, The only difference is it's yellow and it's a 650 watt motor, but you do get about 1 to 1.5 mile an hour. What I've noticed with these electrics is roughly 1 mile an hour for every 100 watts. So, but I have this guy. They build these pretty much specifically for every build, for every vehicle. Get it on eBay. It was probably in the, shipped probably in the $65, $66, $7 range, something like that. Less than 70 bucks. The motor's about the same. The motor's about 70 bucks. If you were to just put a 24 volt in, which I will do, you gain, well, we'll see. But typically I have gained, when I overvolt, I have gained 5 to 6 miles an hour. I've been told you gain miles an hour with just this setup, getting this computer in. So before I change the motor out, which honestly I haven't bought in yet, here's my throttle. I got the digital readout with the keys, red anodized, kind of go with the red theme. So I am going to swap that out real quick. At this point, I'm assuming I'm just going to video it and speed it up. The batteries on this thing suck. They're not that old. They're only a year old. They're 12 amp hour. I love the 15s that are on my mini chopper. But long story short is I'm just going to have to put those on a charger. Maybe I'll do that a little bit, give them a good kick in the butt. But the plan is to either ride this for you guys. I'll be riding it at the end of the video, but it'll either be today or tomorrow for me. So let's get rolling. For me, this video is going to be slow, but I will speed it up for you because it's ridiculous. You really only need a Phillips. Oh, and for me, under here, there's a screw here and a screw here, but I leave that one out so I can pull the whole thing, which you'll see in the video. So here we go, and let me just make sure this thing. Sorry for my hand in the way. I just want to make sure this thing's not going to fall. You at least get kind of an idea. Whoa! Kind of an idea what it takes to just take it apart real quick, which is basically Phillips on the other side of this, and we'll go. So. Oh, that's what I do. Before I audio off, as I only have one screw here I have to take off, and then the two that are in the back. That's all I have to do. So I need a 5 mil hex, a 10 mil little guy, which I love to use because it's got the, and then that's it. I mean, you'll see. Alright, so audio's gonna be off, video's gonna speed up. guys. Read it. Oop. Hold on. 41.5, I believe it is. See how she does. What is the speed? Zero. If you can read it. 2, actually, it says. Whatever. I got the digital display and I didn't put the other side on yet. That was it. I will retest just to verify again, but if that's really what happens, dude, that's pretty cool. 5 miles an hour. Whew. Just a computer swap. Thanks, guys. Alright guys, here she is. I have the computer installed. And 24 volt 500 watt motor as previously seen. As per usual, the phone says 2 miles an hour. I did 0. I'm going to take a quick ride here. Let's see what the speed is with the stock lead acid batteries, which are going to be horrible. I'll also do an onboard run. Was an average of 23 on that flat level road, and then even down the hill I didn't get any faster than 23, which was fine. But the batteries are kind of getting low. These lead acids are only, I want to say they're a year old. Anyway, what I will tell you about these bikes is you can do a 24 volt 500 watt motor for about $70, or you can buy the additional battery and a computer for 48 volts and do basically the same thing with the stock 36 volt motor, but price is the same, but you have to modify the tray for the battery, or run smaller batteries. I didn't have to change anything other than put that in. I took pictures which are posted in the video, but there's a little gap. I'm going to have to put some washers in there. I had to take the lock washer out of the one on this side. And if you see, this one's flush and the other one's sticking out here at the bottom. Put some blue Loctite on it, and I'm going to keep an eye on it and make sure that doesn't move. This one's pretty good, but there you go. Next is the lithium battery pack that's coming. A 36 volt, 10 amp hour. 20 to 30 mile range, so if I can get 15 miles or 16 miles, I'll be doubling what it is with lead acid batteries, brand new. This whole video has been like a month. I'm going to try and crash it down in less than 10 minutes. I didn't show installing because, I mean, if you don't know how to take this thing apart, ask me. I'll make a video on it, you know, in the comments. Mine is set up. There's a bolt under here which I don't have in, so all I have to do is take out this bolt and the 2 bolts under here, and I can pull the whole thing off. Purposely did it that way. And then you got, like, I only have 3 bolts, one here, one here, one here, and then I do a zip tie on one of these. This one doesn't have a bolt. I make it easy because I take these things apart a lot. But there she is, man. Let me tell you, it moves. Very fun.